producers joining us. We got Stacy McLennan here and Jackie. We're such polite Canadians.
Yes, I know.
Isn't that nice? We started talking about kitchens and what is on your kitchen counter, because we're all very different, and we all know you designers are very neat freaks, okay? So they all submitted their pictures with apologies. Oh, this is my before kitchen. It hasn't been renovated yet. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get there. Meanwhile, I look at their befores. Their befores are better than my after. So let's start, Stace, with yours. So what is on your countertop? What can we say about Stacy? It's very neat. You've got
It's a
cookbooks.
close-up. Notice it's a close-up shot. I didn't want you to see the rest. No, I always have fruit on the counter for sure.
Yes.
And because our house, we just moved in December, and it has a cooktop in the island countertop. So I sort of tried to keep everything off the counter initially, and then I thought, you know what, I need this stuff here. So I've set some stuff up beside it, yeah.
How are you going to change that? Are you going to change that?
I'm going to change it.
You're going to change it. You don't like that. Okay, well, it looks good to me. It's good to have the fruit on the counter, too, because you'll actually eat it.
Yes.
Yeah,
sure.
you'll eat it if you see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jackie, we know you're in the middle of the #glass project.
Yes.
So this huge renovation, you're creating your dream home.
Yes.
In the meantime, you're living in a trailer, which is so tricked out. I would love to live in this trailer. It's beautiful. That's your countertop.
Yes, yes. And I painted it out. I think we showed it in my last show, and I used onyx, which I just love. Dark kitchens really work for me these days.
Yeah.
And what I typically do is I always have a tray, bar mop towels, kosher salt little cellar.
Yeah.
Because I'm always sprinkling it on, vegetables when I'm cooking, and just like. Kind of that's sort of it. Like I just like to keep things really neat, very organized, and I use it every day. So it's kind of staples. I always have a cookbook because particularly that particular cookbook worked really well with my color scheme. It was perfect.
That's okay. You're allowed to admit it.
Yeah.
That's
It was
okay.
a gorgeous book. So I like to look
She's
at pretty
never
books.
opened it. That's okay. It's beside the point.
But my other kitchen I thought would be a really funny story, albeit a bit boring, because it's just air. There is literally, like, we're framing now, so it's just a platform. It's air.
So you got nothing on that counter.
Nothing happening. It's a very clean kitchen right now.
All right, Shai, let's get a peek into your before kitchen, which I think is looking pretty darn good.
Yeah, we just moved into a loft, so we're actually going to gut the entire thing and redo it. So when Fiona, our producer, asked me to send me the before picture for a designer, it's just like, wait, no, what, the before? Ooh, I was like, girl, I don't know if I can do it. I was like, people are gonna do it. But we did. So yeah. So on my countertop, usually I have appliances which are lovely to look at and I've never used. I don't think I've ever plugged them in. I just like the way they look. They look really nice on the counter.
They do look really pretty, like these beautiful, I don't even know, so it's a blender, you've got the beautiful toaster, we have that toaster as well, coffee, espresso.
That I do use. That I do use. That's the only thing I use.
So this is what I'm wondering, what is going on here?
Okay. So the island that we did is quite a large island for a loft. It's 8 feet by 4 feet. Which is pretty big.
Yeah, it's big.
So Chubba, one day I was sitting in the living room and I called him. Chubba's my husband. I was sitting in the living room and I called him over and he's like, hold on 1 second, it's gonna take me a while. I have to walk around Jamaica, because he makes fun of the island that's so big. So one day I came.
I'll be there in half an hour. You're on the other side of the island.
So one day he came home. I knew he was coming home. I put myself out a beach towel and I laid down and I had a drink in hand. I was like, well, I'm in Jamaica and I'm gonna enjoy it. So,
I can think of worse things to have in your kitchen, man.
Exactly.
That is awesome. So Fiona, our producer, badgering me. Where's your picture? Where's your picture? Where's your picture? I'm like, how am I going to get out of this? Fine. I went like this. I took everything off the counter and then I took a pic. So here are my pics. Hopefully it's, fairly tidy.
Nice.
We have some cookbooks never opened by me. We've, the blocks with the knives. We have a good old-fashioned music box because we still listen to cassettes and CDs.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're like old school. We're like dinosaurs in my house. So we also went to Twitter to find out what you have on your countertop. So Julie tweeted 2 pictures. She says she has catch-all counters, so everything's on the counter. She's not a fan of her kitchen setup. She says it lacks decent storage, which I think we can see right there in the pictures. But I get it. When you've got lunches to make, you want everything sort of right there. Also, we've got Sue. So Sue says she has tools, salt, and oils right at hand, right beside the stove, like Jackie. It makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
We had Tara also weigh in. She says, an easier question to answer is, what isn't on your kitchen counter? Patricia said, crumbs. That's what's on her counter. Natalie said, paper towel, and that's it. I don't drink coffee, and I hate clutter. And we know a lot of viewers like that as well, that just have very minimalist space.